Hello random people of the internet, it's time again for another closer look video here on this channel. Today we're going to look at these, the Batman and Batman Returns limited edition sort of deluxe 4K steelbooks. Yes, these are in fact steelbooks. Yeah, there's steelbooks on this side, you can see there's a steelbook in there. Right, anyway, I'm going to have a look at these and show you sort of inside them. I've already opened them and taken these cardboard sleeves off, but we'll have a look at those as well. These were actually released to coincide with the release of the latest Batman movie, The Batman. I have the deluxe steelbook of that as well. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about it. They released these two movies, the Tim Burton ones, and also all three Dark Knight ones. I opted against getting the Dark Knight ones purely because I already have steelbooks of those, and I didn't really fancy double dipping on them. But these are my favourite two Batman movies, Batman and Batman Returns. Actually, Batman Returns is my favourite of all time, and then Batman is a close second. And actually, if you ordered these through HMV, they had an offer on where you got a bit of money off because you're buying both of the Tim Burton ones. They might still be doing that offer, I don't know. These are limited edition as well, so make sure they're not sold out. Anyway, let's have a look at them, shall we? We're going to start with Batman, the first of the movies from 1989, a film which I really love. Again, I love both of these movies. I slightly prefer Batman Returns, but this one is great as well. So it came with this piece of card wrapped around it. As you can see, it says Batman up at the top there, and on the back you've just got all your bonus features. It's really glossy, wow. So in terms of your bonus features, everything from the previous Blu Ray release and I believe the 2-disc DVD release has pretty much been ported over, so don't worry about missing out on anything there. So let's have a look at the actual case itself. See, we have this nice bat symbol here with a bit of a sort of a blueprint for the Batmobile sort of underneath the Bat logo. It says Batman up at the top, along with Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton and Kim Basinger. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but I've heard it pronounced all kinds of ways, and I'm gonna say Basinger. Anyway, there's the top. It says Batman, as does the spine. Sorry about the lighting in here. It's difficult to get good lighting on this. It's difficult to get a good angle on this, but there we go, Batman. And then on the back we have, oh, that's really glossy. Hang on, let me see. There we go. You can sort of see that, right? Yeah, there's the back anyway. Let's get the actual contents out, shall we? So everything sort of slides out. Nice sturdy box, which is good. So we have this little envelope of stuff. So we have the actual steelbook and we have this little envelope full of goodies. We're going to have a look at the envelope first. So it's got the Batman logo on one side, along with more of this kind of blueprint design, which is cool. And then it opens up like a little folder. And we'll open it up and have a look at the contents. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice inside is we have this nice little booklet here. It says Batman on it. Let's see if I can get this a little closer so you can see it a little better. There we go. I'm being very cautious of the lighting in here, like I say. There we go, Batman. I'm going to move everything else over here slightly and we'll take a look at it in a moment. So this is actually a photo book. If we open it up, we've got the Batmobile here, which is cool. And yeah, we got, I believe these are 16 pages of just really nice glossy photos from the movie, which is awesome. I like this shot. This is a nice shot. Yeah. So I'm looking at all this kind of upside down while I film this, just because it's easier to do it that way. This is a great shot. Look at that, amazing. Batman there. Ooh, Batman there with the bat symbol big in the sky, and a couple of little pictures at the in the bottom corner there as well. So there's the back. See, we just have the Batman logo once again, so that's pretty cool. Now let me put that there. So next thing you get is a poster. If we open this up here. So as you can see on one side, it's, oh, that's upside down, there we go. On one side it's the poster with Nicholson, Keaton and all the stuff at the bottom, all the title and everything at the bottom. And then on the other side, it's literally just, let me move this up slightly. Yeah, it's literally just the Batman logo symbol without any of the other bits. So you have it with the text on one side or textless on the other, which is pretty cool, I think. So that's your next thing. We have these two. I thought these were bookmarks, but apparently they're not. So let me see what it says on the back of the card here. They are door panels, apparently, but they look like bookmarks to me. Maybe that's just my inner bookworm talking. But we have one of Batman here, Michael Keaton, looking pretty cool in his Batman uniform. Everything's really glossy, and it's really pain to try and film it all. Batman logo underneath it, and the other one is 3 different shots of Jack Nicholson as the Joker, which is cool. Again, it's difficult to show it you close up because of how glossy it all is and how the light hits everything, but you should be able to see those pretty well. Okay. And then you have just an absolute stack of art cards and postcards. I love art cards. Art cards are like one of my favourite things to put into box sets like this. So let's take a look at these, shall we? I'm very happy to have these. Let's have a look at them. So we got Michael Keaton there in the Batcave with shots of the Joker behind him on the TV monitors, which is pretty cool. Speaking of Jack Nicholson as the Joker, there he is. Got the Joker and Vicky Vale there. There's Batman and Vicky Vale. This shot! Oh, I love this shot. This is a classic shot. I'm going to move these out of the way. This is a classic shot here. Batman and the Joker. We've got one that's vertical. Again, a similar shot of Batman with the Joker on the TV screen here behind him. Can you see that? Yeah. Cool. And we have a cool black and white Gotham City with the bat symbol, the bat signal being lit up. We've got the Batmobile, the classic, the absolute best version of the Batmobile in my opinion. I love that Batmobile design. We've got Batman and Vicky Vale there. And finally we got, how well can we see this? We've got the Joker and Vicky Vale on a rooftop there, which is cool. Again, everything's really glossy and it's a bit of a pain to try and film it all in here. Right, I'm going to put everything back in the envelope and I'll be back and then we'll show you the Steelbook. Okay, so everything's back in here now, tucked nicely away, so we'll put that back in the box. And then we have the actual Steelbook itself. Here it is. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's Batman's... Cal, will the light help on the camera? Not really. Anyway, it's Batman. It's the nice silhouette of Batman there with the Batmobile sort of blueprints and everything behind him. It says Batman at the bottom. There's the spine. And on the back, oh, that's cool. How well can you see that? Ah, there we go. That's pretty good. We've got the Joker with his hat on and his big jokery grin and a bunch of the credits there. Pretty cool. So we open this up and you have the 4K. And you have the, if I can get it out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh. We've got the Blu Ray as well. And then inside we have this cool shot of the Batmobile, which is pretty awesome. So let's put everything back now. Yeah, like I say, I love these two Tim Burton movies, how they look like. I love the kind of whole design of them. Obviously the casting's great, Michael Keaton and and Jack Nicholson and everything. But I really love the design of them as well. How Gotham looks sort of weird and kind of gothic and dystopian. It's really, really great. This is my second favourite Batman movie. Now let's take a look at my first favourite. Okay, so here it is, Batman Returns. For me, still the best Batman movie. I love this film. I watch it at least twice a year, at least once a year, usually twice. But yeah, it's really, really good. I love the purple design here on the front cover. We got the Bat logo in purple, and again we got like a Batmobile kind of blueprint underneath, which is really, really cool. There's the spine. It's the original. Ooh, can we see that? All right. It's the sort of original poster text, and on the back, look at that. We got Batman there again with the cool purple blueprinty background. I love the purple design on this. I think it's really, really cool and really sort of fits with Tim Burton's style. Again, a nice sturdy box. And let's have a look at the stuff inside. So once again, we have this little envelope with the Batman logo on. You can actually see it a little better on this one in this light because of the purple background as opposed to the black sort of background on the other. Let's crack this one open and take a look inside here. Okay, so once again, we have a photo book. So we got this classic shot here of Batman, and we've got 3 pictures down here as well. Beautiful shot. That's the thing, these movies, they look just gorgeous. They are such good looking movies. I really, really love them. Like I say, this one is my favourite. Partly because of Catwoman, but also because of the Penguin and Max Schreck and just the design. It's the most Tim Burton of the 2 Batman films. It's the more Tim Burton one, and I really like that. I love the Penguin. I like how much of he's basically a horror character he is, because they basically just paint him as sort of a gothic horror style monster, and Danny DeVito plays him beautifully. We've got Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle there. That's the other thing I really like in this story. I think this one has the best romance story of all the films. The stuff with Vicky Vale is fine in the first one, and the stuff with Chase Meridian in Batman Forever is okay as well. But for me, it's the tragic love story with Bruce and Selina. I just think it's great. It's one of the strongest parts of the movie. I like this one because it's a really sort of character-driven movie, as well as being very gothic horror-esque. It's very character-driven, and I like that. Anyway, next we've got, once again, a poster, which I'm not going to be able to fit entirely in shot, but let's have a go anyway. So, if I show it you sideways, there we go, I'll show it you sideways on. We've got the classic Batman Returns poster that side with Batman, Catwoman and the Penguin, and on the other side, yeah, the other side is just the logo. There's the big Bat logo, and up at the top it says the Bat, the Cat, the Penguin, and at the bottom it just says Batman Returns. So yeah, difficult to show you the entire poster there, which is a shame. Now you don't get any door panels on this one, but you have some character cards. So let's have a look at the character cards. We've got Batman, of course, Michael Keaton. We have the Penguin, as played by Danny DeVito. And we have the best Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. I have seen the newest Batman film, The Batman, and Zoe Kravitz is great as Catwoman. I think she's fantastic. But Michelle Pfeiffer is still my favourite one. I just really like her portrayal of Catwoman. Anyway, let's have a look at the art cards here. So we've got Batman and the Penguin here, which is cool. Another shot of the Penguin. We've got Catwoman. There we go, that's probably the best angle I'm going to be able to get. we've got, just like how we had the classic shot of Batman and the Joker from the last set, we have this iconic image of Batman and Catwoman. I love this scene as well. This scene is really good. We've got Catwoman and the Penguin there. And we got some black and white ones as well. We've got Batman, the Penguin once again. Danny DeVito, one of Danny DeVito's best performances, I have to say. Catwoman, and again, one of Michelle Pfeiffer's best performances. And Michelle Pfeiffer's a great actor, so that's really saying something. We've got Batman and Catwoman there. Ooh, how well can we see that? Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get it straight. That's good. And then we've got the Penguin with Max Schreck, played by the great Christopher Walken, of course. Ooh, there we go. So that's all your inserts from this one. Let's pop them all back. I'm going to pop them all back in, and then we'll show you the Steelbook. Okay, so that's all the stuff from out of the little envelope here. We'll pop that away. And then we'll have a look at the Steelbook itself, and much like with the first film, this is a gorgeous Steelbook. We continue the purple and black theme, which I think is a really great colour scheme for Batman. Weird that they went with the purple colour scheme on the film that doesn't feature the Joker. You'd think the one with the Joker would be the one with the purple colour scheme, but never mind. But I'm glad it's this one, because like I say, this is my favourite Batman film, so I'm glad the Steelbook looks nice. There's the spine. Just says Batman Returns on it. Pretty basic thing. And then on the back here, look at this picture. This is great. I would buy a poster of this. We got the Penguin and Catwoman there, looking menacing, I guess. Sort of looking menacing. Not really looking menacing, but just looking like the Penguin and Catwoman, who always look a bit menacing. The purple theme continues on the inside here. We once again have the 4K disc. And then and then the Blu Ray disc. Once again, these are just these do port over all of the bonus material from the other Blu Ray sets, the previous Blu Ray sets. So don't worry about hanging on to your Blu Rays to keep any bonus features. They're all included here. And then we've got the Batmobile again, but this time with a nice purple colour scheme, which is cool. A nice purple tint to it, so that's pretty good. Okay, cool. Let's put everything back in. Yeah. And Batman Returns, I think, has that really great sort of Tim Burton style of being like part gothic horror influenced, sort of like a dark fairy, while also being sort of a dark fairy tale at the same time. Particularly with the opening. The opening really sort of conveys that dark, twisted horror fairy tale kind of vibe with the birth of the Penguin. But yeah, a really, really great couple of movies. If you haven't seen these movies, I would recommend you do so, because they're both great. But there we go, Batman and Batman Returns. What do you think of these Steelbooks? Are you planning on picking these up? Are you planning on getting the Dark Knight ones, actually? If you have the Dark Knight trilogy ones, let me know if they're any good. Like I say, I was going back and forth on buying those, but these are quite expensive sets, and I thought, you know what, I can't justify getting all 5 of them, so I'll just go with the Tim Burton ones, because I personally like them slightly more than the Dark Knight ones. But let me know what you think of these 2 sets. Let me know if you plan on getting them. Just drop your thoughts on the Batman films in general. Which ones are your favourites? Which ones are your least favourites? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.